Welcome back to JB Reviews. So this is like a random video, but I wanted to see if both of these trucks will fit in the garage. Now, this is basically 23 feet deep. So the only thing I see that might be a problem, I just noticed, are these steps, but it doesn't matter. We'll make it work. But I have a GMC and I just got this Ford for a day and a half or so. And I wanted to see if I can get both of the trucks in the garage because I have another Ford truck on order. And I don't know what I'm going to do with this GMC when that truck comes. But let's go ahead and back them both in. But before we do that, I want to show you something real quickly. So check this out. So I'm going to unlock it. So you can see on the back, you have your conventional light. And you have those puddle lights under the mirror. They are using incandescent bulbs out back. But let's go ahead and lock this up. Actually, hold on real quick. You got lights up there too. So let's go ahead and lock this one now. And check out the GMC. The GMC has some cool features too. So I did replace my incandescent bulbs with LEDs, so that doesn't count. They have lights on the fenders, and check this out too. Isn't that cool? They have a light strip under the power deployable running boards. And then on the front, you see all the mirrors. But this one has halogen headlights. But let's go ahead and pull the GMC in, and then we'll pull the Ford in and see if they both will fit inside the garage. So here's one, and you can see literally I am like an inch away from the wall. On the front, I have more than enough room, but let's just see if this Ford will fit in with the GM, and let's see which one fits the best. I probably should have taken the hitch off, but this has like a 6.75 inch bed, and this is basically like a 6.8, 6.9 inch bed. Alright, so they're both in. I could probably come like this like another inch or so, but they're basically both in here. I hate that sound with a passion. And it gets worse. Let's see what we got. They're both in, and they both fit pretty much the same. I wish I had my Ram Mega Cab still. I should have kept that truck. Because I feel like if I were to have that one, I could show you just how long the Mega Cab is. Even though it has a shorter bed, I don't know why that truck is so big. And I think it would barely fit in here. Now, with the hitch on, yeah, see, I couldn't, I'd probably have to pull it in forward. But yeah, I mean, actually, this is not a small garage at all. But yeah, this is definitely 23 feet. And let's go ahead and close the garage door. Oh yeah, that's perfect. So honestly, if I were building a garage, it would be 25 by 25, and I would make it probably 2 feet higher, just in case if I ever decide I want to lift the truck in the future and go 35 to 37s. But these fit perfectly in here, and 23 foot gets the job done. It really does, but if you get a long bed, you ain't getting the truck in here. And here's the other problem. Getting inside your house with 2 big trucks is a problem. So we're gonna pull both of them over here, because I wanna see if they'll both fit tandem. And that'll pretty much end this video. Again, this is a random video, but I want to give you some information, obviously. So let's go ahead and show some measurements for both of these pickups. They're both the standard beds, crew cab configurations, and they both almost sit about the same in height. I mean, the GMC sits maybe a hair higher. Let's see if it's the same up front. It's about the same up front. And by the way, who buys a HD truck without clearance lights? Come on, guys. I'm on Ford's website, and I'm going to show you the dimensions for this one first. Now, let's start off with the wheelbase. This is going to be for a crew cab, standard wheelbase, which is going to have the standard box at 6.75 feet. And wheelbase is 159.8. And here's the overall length. So this is just under 21 foot. So it's 20.8. So 20 foot, 8 inches. Height wise, this truck is 81.5. So overall, I mean, this is a pretty good size pickup, which is why it fits inside of my 23 foot garage pretty perfectly. And on the GM side of things, this is essentially the same. So 158.94 compared to the 159. So it's a little bit shorter wheelbase than the Ford, but the length is basically the same. It's like, what is that, 0.08 inches, longer than the Ford was, as you guys saw here. It's 250 even. Now, what's funny is, if you take a look at the height, this truck actually does sit lower than the Ford does. And when you look at them side by side, you can't tell. It's so close. Now, something else that's interesting is the long bed. As you see here, the length is 266.2 inches. The GM's long bed is basically the same size as this truck is. So this is about 22 feet. So if you have a garage 23 foot, you probably can still fit a long bed, but it will be really hard to walk around it basically. So you're going to have to go 25 foot so you have a little bit of wiggle room. Now, I believe this is about 40 foot deep. And I had measured it, I just forgot. I actually had the exact measurement. So we're going to pull both of them on this side, and we're going to see if they both fit tandem, because if I do decide to get or keep two trucks, and I could potentially park my black trailer in front of my fifth wheel, that might actually be a little bit better, because I don't really care about that black trailer personally to be in a garage. And yeah, it'd be kind of cool if we can get both trucks in here. And I could do reviews on two cars if they're tandem, although this is not wide enough, but it'd still be kind of cool to see both of them, tandem. Alrighty, so here's the moment of truth. I want to show you something really quickly though. I took my hitch out. It is so cold outside. The water around the hitch was completely frozen. So I had to get my hammer to knock that thing out of there. So even with it all the way back the way it is, and I literally have the Ford as close as I'm willing to get to my truck, we still don't have enough room, unfortunately. It's sticking out a hair. I probably could back the GMC up maybe another inch and get the bumper on this one close, but you ain't getting two trucks in here. So this is probably going to be better for like cars. So if you're looking at DR Horton houses, a lot of you guys said in my last video I did, when I did a video say with my RV Fit, this garage door was too short, because fifth wheels are typically 13.5 feet or more. This depends on the AC unit that you have on the front. Some of those are optional, but even if, most RVs are 13.4 or higher in height. So you would need a 14-foot garage door, and that's the only way you're gonna get a fifth wheel in here. I mean, you might be able to get a travel trailer in. I think most travel trailers fit in here, maybe with the exception of maybe some toy haulers. But this is about 11 foot, I believe. And I would never build a garage this way, but I am kind of happy I did this, because now I know I'm definitely putting my black trailer in here. And my black trailer is 28 foot. So nothing else can get in here, maybe with the exception of a small car. But I hope this video is helpful. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Got some great videos coming for you guys. Like I said, this was just a quick random video I want to do. I mean, I figured, hey, I'm going to do this anyway, so maybe you guys would like to watch it and see how it worked out. See you guys in the next video.